Oh, fucking shit. Okay, yeah, Marth was just being xenophobic. He doesn't look like... He doesn't... Sorry, no. He doesn't look like he's from a land or place like all of us are. Such a bizarre phrase. Fuck off! Such a bizarre phrase. It's because he is a human of the real world, Master Hand pointed out. The real world. So, it was true that there was a world like that. Okay, whatever. How did you contacted Marth? Ness asked. I don't want to remember how I went through all the trouble to take him here, Master Hand said, frowning. And flashback, so I guess we're now gonna find out. The scene shows Master Hand being surrounded by a huge army of Japanese soldiers. Calm down, I'm just looking for Marth of Altia. Calm down, I'm just looking for Marth of Altia, Master Hand said, sweating. The only problem that made Master Hand was the soldiers who didn't understand his language, since they only speak Japanese, and many ramblings in Japanese were created after he said that. Nani? Sorry. Oh, chin-chin daisuki nanda yo. I don't know. Sorry. One of them asked something to the hand. Hey, my mother was a saint, mind you, Master Hand responded angrily. He didn't knew what they were talking to. What did you say? How do hands procreate? How does a gloved hand... It doesn't even have a hand inside it, really. It's just a glove. Do they like is it really as juvenile and as like the you know these symbols and just sort of making them go together and see what happens? I don't know. My mother was a saint, alright. Yeah, real funny, AuraChannelerChris. Also used the wrong to when you said he didn't knew what were they talking to. Fuck off! What did you say? End of flashback. And then Marth came from nowhere, and he explained everything to his crazy Japanese army in his language, and then I convinced him to come with me, Master Hand said. I admit it, I would do the same if I were you, Popo said. So, is there a place in Japan called Altia? I thought the Fire Emblem games were meant to be set in sort of quasi-medieval Europe or whatever. I don't know. I've never played them. This is just what I've surmised from the games. Newcomer! Marth... by games, I mean Smash Brothers. Newcomer, Marth joined your team.
Wait, we forgot something about Roy, didn't we?
Pikachu asked. Ellipsis. Roy thought for a moment and he gasped. My mother! Your mother? What about her? Master Hand asked. Pichu was still holding the control and he changed the screen to show Lyn about to kiss Hector. About to Chris? What? That's wrong. To show Lyn about to kiss Hector. No, okay, I just gotta unplug this thing. I was trying to recharge it, but clearly it was not meant to be. Okay, fine, go away. Yeah, what would have happened if they hadn't visited that particular... If they hadn't clicked on that particular world, that particular time, you know? If it had just been Lyn hanging out with Eliwood, not eloping with Hector on some fucking Ryan's daughter shit. I don't know. You know, what would have happened then? Roy would have ceased to exist. Yeah, what a shame that would be. And he changed the screen to show Lyn about to kiss Hector. Holy shit! No need to swear, Marth said. Sorry, Master Hand said, embarrassed. If we don't stop them before Lyn or Hector say if they want to marry, this is going to cause a time paradox. Time paradoxes don't exist! Nana protested. Sure, they don't exist, Master Hand said sarcastically. We need to do something, since the Primates are taking a break from their invasions. Everyone, prepare to go there now, Master Hand ordered, and everyone left to their rooms to prepare, except for Marth. Warning, epic scene coming after this message. Epic scene? I love epic scenes, particularly when they follow messages, and that looks like that's what's going to come up, as indicated by AuraChannelerChris there. Alright, here we go. You ready? You ready, Larry? You ready for the epic scene? The Ebin fucking scene? Alright, here we go. Here we go. You ready? I'm fucking ready. I can take it. I can fucking take it, dude. I'm ready. The scene blackens out, but suddenly it shows Ness putting on his stripped shirt. Bow chugga wow wow. With an but that wasn't funny. With an impacting sound. Then it shows electricity gathering in Pikachu's tail. With another impacting sound. What's an impacting sound? Is that like a sound that leaves an impact on someone? Like a newborn baby cry, or like a plane going overhead to like a war survivor or something, or the sound of a new car engine revving, or like a lover's, orgasmic moan, or what? Or is it just something as simple as like a video game they love starting up, or just something that reminds them of something from their youth, maybe a child's laugh, or maybe a theme tune from a TV show. It could be anything and everything, I suppose. Maybe it's a song, maybe it's just like the opening. Like I remember the song "Bittersweet Symphony" by The Verve. I hadn't heard it for years, and I didn't, I didn't recognize the song title. And when I put it on, it's suddenly it took me back to when I was about 3 years old or something, and it used to play in the car all the time, and on the radio or in the CD player or whatever, and it just suddenly sort of hit me. I had the same experience with Travis, actually, the album The Man Who. The song Driftwood, it really resonated with me. It took me right the way back to my childhood, down the avenue of time. The vista of my youth, to quote D.H. Lawrence. It's funny how a sound can do that. Yeah, so I agree, AuraChannelerChris. I think a sound can be really, really impactful, and I'm amazed that you imbued such profundity. You imbued this story with such true meaning, really. For what's been quite a shallow, dull work up to this point has suddenly really gained, I think, far greater dimensions than you could previously have ever imagined. So yes, my absolute commendations go to you, AuraChannelerChris. You are a true master. You are a master of your field. More like masturbator!